welcome back to part 4 of my crafty destash, where I'm trying to spring clean and reduce my craft supplies by about 25%. We're moving this summer. It will help lighten the load. This is kind of just the first pass through, if you will, to destash some stuff. Technically I have 2 more parts to get through. With my destash, I have some what's left of my stamp and die sets that are still available that haven't sold yet, and I have a couple of other assorted craft stuff. I'm going to go through the stamps and dies first, and then if this video isn't too long, I'll go ahead and take care of the miscellaneous assorted stuff as well and kind of combine it in one video for just one more upload. I had originally just wanted to do 5 videos, not 6, so let's see if I can still keep to the 5. Anyway, so let's just jump right in. I actually haven't even brought up the thing to remind myself what we're doing here. This is my destash. I'll go over how to claim in the end, but I guess I will just show off what we're going through. And I have them divided into a couple of different piles here. First things first, this is a pre-owned and used set from Bo Bunny. This is the Sentiments set. This is a very nice set. I've simply outgrown it. It's lived through a couple of destashes already. I have affection for this set, but just kind of going through everything that I've acquired since maybe the past year or so. This has kind of been phased out and I don't reach for it anymore, so it's time to have a new home. This is a great set for someone who's just getting started. I know that I appreciated this set a lot when I was first getting started because the fonts are really fun and there's a wide variety of sentiments. It's kind of like your all-purpose all-purpose set, including birthday, congratulations, Merry Christmas, thank you, with sympathy, a couple of birthdays it looks like, and a happy holidays. So definitely if somebody is just getting started, this makes a nice set. $4 on the Bo Bunny brand Sentiments set. Also from Bo Bunny, this is also used. I have the Gearing Up Stamps set. This is a variety of cogwheels and stuff. This has been used. All of the stamps are here. This also includes, however, the coordinating dies. And as you can see, only a couple of the dies have been used. But all of the dies are here. Some of them still attached to their original carrier sheet as well, because those are the ones that I haven't used. So let's see, there's 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dies. My power just went out. Well, my power is flickering. That's the thing that you're seeing. It's not going to affect us because I'm recording on my phone. But that is most unusual. It has been really windy today. Or the past couple of days, I should say. Anyway, I'm sorry about that. This is the Bo Bunny Gearing Up set. Pre-owned, $15 for both the stamps and the dies, please. Also along the same line, also from Bo Bunny, another pre-owned, pre-used, pre-loved stamp and coordinating die set. Looks like I've used all of the dies on this one. Really fun. I enjoyed using this one. I have plenty of other floral type things, however, and I haven't reached for this one in more than a year, so there you go. Also $15 on both the stamps and the dies together on that one, the full set. Okay, so from Pink and Maine, I have this My Tribe stamp set, which I really enjoyed, but I used it once and kind of lost my oomph for it, so I figured I could destash it and maybe get something else, and this comes with the matching dies. Now I do have to point out that one of these stamps is damaged. This stamp right down here at the bottom that says "Glad you're part of my tribe" is damaged, and I did the damaging. It got caught in my Cuttlebug. It was stuck to something underneath a piece of paper that was running through my Cuttlebug, and it ripped the bottom part of the stamp off. Now, I happened to have been heat embossing with the sentiment, so I just took my what is it called? My Versamarker, and I filled in what was missing by hand and heat embossed over that, and it worked fine. But you may not wish to do that, and that's okay. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it being damaged except for disclose that it is damaged, and I did price this set keeping in mind the damage. And I'm asking, this includes the stamp and the dies, asking $15 for both. Again, if you get creative with your markers and pens and you want to fill it in, fine. If not, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to do that. This is a nice set. I did use it once and then I kind of lost my Okay, what can you do? I'm probably not going to be reaching for it again within the next year, so off it goes. And that is it for that first little batch here. Second little batch. Whew. Moving on. Okay. Avery Elle, brand new, never opened, small balloon giraffe stamp set. It's just the stamp set, really cute. I was originally going to collect them all, but I haven't used it in a while, so off it goes. $3 on that. The next up is a beloved used stamp set from Avery Elle called Ribbit Ribbit. And that's got these really adorable frogs and lily pad and a couple of really fun sentiments, including the punny warts up, which I've used a few times. These are obviously used. They're stained from my Ranger die inks. I have a pen pal in Germany that loves frogs, so I've made a ton of different frog cards for her with this one. I still love this set, but I did just recently acquire the larger 4x6 Lawn Fawn Totally Awesome stamp set, which means that I need to kind of phase something out. I shouldn't really have more than one themed set in here, so I must find a new home for this. This is the stamp set only, and $4 on this. Let's see. Simon Says stamp, brand new. You guys have seen this a bunch of times because I keep trying to use it for something and I never do. So that's a good sign for me that this stamp set just isn't for me. Simon Says stamp, brand new, unopened. It's called Happy Day or Happy Days. I think it's referred to as either Happy Day or Happy Days, but I believe it is officially Happy Day. On the back here, brand new, unopened, $10 on that, please. Next up, we have some close to my heart things. We have this set is called Some Kind of Wonderful card making bundle, and these are the stamps that come in it. This is a used set. I have used this set before. This includes the stamps and the dies, and I have used them both before, and as you can see, a little bit of ink staining on the dies here. That's just from my Ranger ink. Doesn't affect the quality of the stamp, and of course the coordinating dies that go along with this. This is used. I do like this set, but I have lots of Fox stuff already. This is one of those that I might actually keep if it doesn't sell, just because I like the turtle image that comes with this. I actually don't have other turtle stuff, and it has a bird, but it's the turtle that kind of, I guess, drew me to it originally. So if this doesn't sell, this might end up being one that I keep. $18 for this, the stamp and the dies used. And lastly, this is a discontinued close to my heart stamp and die set. It's called Carnival Fun, and this is the stamp set. These are unused. I've never used these before. This is the stamp set. They don't come with carrier sheets in the back. They just come with this sort of foam paper. Very nice stamp set. Oops. Oh, goodness gracious. I do like these storage envelopes. I don't know. I'm not not much of a close to my heart person. Do they sell these pockets separately? Because these are really nice quality. Anyway, so moving on. This is the Carnival Fun stamp set, unused, and the Carnival Fun die set, also unused. And I will show you, it's still sealed in the plastic here that it comes. so discontinued, I forget when they said it was, or I should say retired is how they call it. $35 for both the stamps and the dies on this one. And that is it for this little section here. Moving on. Moving on. I have this mini clear stamp set from Kaiser Craft. It has 4 different sentiments in it. Happy anniversary, happy Father's Day, happy Mother's Day, and happy birthday. Kind of like the Bo Bunny sentiment stamp set. I already have plenty of, whoa, making a mess here. I already have plenty of sentiment stamp sets. So this is really cute. I've never used it. It's still sealed in the package. The sentiments are about 2.5 inches long. I have too many and it's just taking up space. So I realize that's not very big, but I store everything. It still takes up just the width. It still takes up width space that could go to something else eventually. And I'm trying to get rid of space. So anyway, so very nice little Kaiser mini set. $2 on this, brand new. I have a freebie for whoever wants to claim it. You just pay for shipping. So essentially, if you do not want to pay shipping for a very low dollar value, I'll just, if you're already ordering something else, just whoever the first one to claim it, I'll just toss it in their order for them. It's just a free gift that I got from someone. I don't remember from who. It's a reverse confetti stamp. I didn't get it from reverse confetti because I've never owned or purchased anything from reverse confetti aside from this. So it's just a cute little hello stamp. It's stained. I've used it once or twice or whatever, but it's a nice little stamp. But again, same thing. It's taken up room in my thing and it's got to go. So that's free, that little hello stamp. This one I think I've tried to destash before. This is used, this Jelly Bean Soup, what is it called? Stamp set. I don't officially know what it's called. It's this lemonade, when life hands you lemons. When life hands you lemons, you can make lemonade or grab tequila and salt. Very cute. I have other lemonade themed stamp sets that are larger and therefore a better space value. So that's the only reason why I'm phasing this one out. It is really cute and I really did enjoy it. So this is used, but I do still have the original packaging. So back into it went, and $2 on that. Brand new, never opened, Pink Fresh Studio 4x6 photopolymer clear stamp set. Have never used this one. It's called My Star. It's quite lovely. Look at the little smiley face on the planet. That's so cute. And a couple of different sentiments, and it looks like a little bit of a border stamp and 2 different size solid stars and this smiley face star and some hearts and some, I'm not even sure what that is supposed to be, like a cloud or something. Let's see. The sentiments say the universe is made of tiny stories. Oh, that's really cute. That might be nice for a scrapbook if you're making like a baby book. Never Stop Dreaming and My Star. Very nice set. Brand new, $8, please. And last one in this lot is a used set. This is the Martha Stewart Heart and Flower set. And I actually, I've only used this a couple of times, but I haven't grabbed it in over a year, so it's time to go. All of the pieces are here. It's stamped just fine. It's got some border stamps, which were fun. I think I did like a rainbow card with these border stamps once. It's a good basic to have for your collection. These stamp out nicely as well. Let's see, $4 on this one. And that is it for this little pile. And then the last pile of stamps is Hero Arts. I love Hero Arts. Next to Lawn Fawn, it takes up almost an entire container itself. So I haven't even begun to go through my Lawn Fawn stuff yet, guys. But I did go through the Hero Arts and did pull some stuff out to destash. Some of the stuff has already been picked up by some friends. And actually, I mailed off a bunch of stuff yesterday. So this is what I have that I've pulled out. I'm probably going to force myself to pull out some more. I have a bit of an addiction to their layering stamp sets, which I really enjoy, but I don't use them very often anymore. So I'm trying to destash some of my least favorites, stuff that I haven't grabbed in quite a while, or something, or stuff that I don't plan to grab. So for Hero Arts layering set, I have the bouquet layering. It is stained. Again, it's just my stamp, my ink. I've obviously used this set before. I don't have the original packaging, but I do save, especially on my layering stamp sets, I do save the insert that comes with them because it has some stamping color ideas, and it's sort of the guide on what order how to stamp stuff, so that will stay in here, especially if you're new to their layer and stuff. But really pretty bouquet. I don't do a lot of floral stuff, as you know. $4. The Bird and Branch layering set. Same thing, it's used, it's stained because it's used, but there's nothing wrong with it. And same thing, I do still have the insert that came with it for a stamping guide and some color suggestions. $4. This one I like, but I never found a really good application for it, and it's probably time to move on to someone else who might get a little bit more inspired. It's the Graphic Flowers layering set. This one was really funky. It kind of reminded me of very 70s kind of fun stuff, and I really had hoped that this one was going to work for me, and it just didn't. It just didn't click for me. I love the samples that they have, and I certainly, you know, emulated the examples that they did. Like, look at that. That is so cool. But like when I did it, it didn't give me the same creative burst that I was kind of hoping to get from this. So it's probably time to move on to another home. Very funky, very cool. Again, these are used, since some of them are a little bit stained. $4. And we have this one I really enjoyed, and I'm seeing it in the pile here, and I don't even know why it's in the pile, because I'm probably going to keep this if it doesn't sell. It's the ice cream layering set. Again, stained because it's used. I did keep the insert that goes with this. I did have a lot of fun with this one, and I did some heat embossing with this one as well, which was fun. Some of these stamps haven't been used. Some of the sentiment hasn't been used, and some of these little pieces have never even been used. It's just the big, kind of the big ones that I used. $4 on this one. Okay, so that's what we have for color layering. See, look at how brave I'm being. I got 4 sets out of there. I'm such a brave girl. Okay, so here's another one that I love, but has been kind of phased out by similar loves from other brands. It's the Hero Arts clear stamp. What is this one called? What is this one called? Woodland Creatures. Very nice set. This is brand new. I've never even used it, so this is why it's being destashed, because it's not my first instinct to grab when I need my raccoons or my mushrooms or whatever. It's not my first instinct to grab this one. I'm grabbing something else. This has never been opened. Never been used. Really cute. $8 on this. Okay, last ones. I'm going to be destashing some of my monthly kit stamps and dies that do not bring me a high level of joy or inspiration. I did want to point out that there's 3 of them that I'm going to be destashing. All 3 of them, the whole kits are still available on the Hero Arts website. And for the whole kit, the price is $35. I'm just selling the stamps and the dies that comes with the kits. Most of the papers I've already used up. The inks I've already opened, and I'm not all about shipping ink cubes that have been opened. Any embossing powders have been opened and partially used and not really worth trying to destash. The ribbons have been used. Any, gems or whatever have already been used that have come out of these kits. So I'm just selling the stamps and the dies. Now, I was on eBay earlier today researching doing some price researching because if this stuff doesn't sell, I'm going to put it on eBay to liquidate it. So I wanted to make sure that, first of all, that whatever I'm trying to destash still has a market on eBay. It's still an item that has value, if you will. So I just wanted to check on that, especially for the secondhand items. You definitely want to check if you're going to destash to make sure it still has value, because if it doesn't, if something is not worth anything, then you're better off just donating it. Secondly, I wanted to see what I should be charging for them, because whatever price I want to charge on eBay, I want to reduce it by about 25% or so, offering it on YouTube, because I won't have to pay the eBay fees. So you check and see what somebody's charging on eBay and reduce it by about 25%. And that's kind of where I'm coming with my price. And actually, it's not even so much what somebody is charging on eBay. It's what it has sold for on eBay. Somebody could say that they want $50,000 for something. That doesn't mean that it's worth $50,000. Things are only worth what people are willing to pay for them. So I'm looking at what people have paid for the item and then reducing it by about 25%. And then, of course, taking into account whether or not something is new or used or whatever. Anyway, so that whole boring story I tell you, just because I also happen to look that all 3 of these kits are still available on Hero Arts. If you're interested in the whole kit, it's $35 plus shipping on HeroArts.com. But I looked at some of the stuff that was selling on eBay for these kits, and these whole kits are selling for much more than the kit that is still available from Hero Arts is selling for, and people are paying shipping for it. Like, one of these kits, somebody paid like $57 plus $6 shipping. Why are you doing that when you can just buy it for $35 right from here? I don't know. I don't know. The only thing I can think of was maybe Hero Arts isn't shipping to all of the countries, and somebody would pay more on eBay because that seller was willing to ship to that country and Hero Arts wasn't. That's the only thing I can think of. But anyway, I was a little bit floored at some of the prices these kits were going for. So I'm like, oh, it's kind of giving me pause to think maybe if there's another kit that comes in that I'm not all, all about, maybe I just had to decide and resell it in a couple of years. Anyway, so long and boring, here we go. So the January 2018 kit is Valentine's Day themed. Oh, and these have all been used, by the way. I've used them all. And actually, if you go back on my channel, you can see some of my unboxing when I got these kits and I unboxed them, and also my card share stuff. So here we are with Hero Arts. This stamp set. This is a really nice stamp set. I'm not all that great with just straight sentiment stamp sets, and I already have a lot of sentiments anyway. And as you can see, even earlier today, just destashing some of my straight sentiment stamp sets because I already have those needs covered. So I didn't really need this. Sorry, there's a bit of gunk on this paper I want to pick off right now because I see it. Sorry, a little bit OCD. Anyway, so this is a nice Valentine's Day themed kit, and then of course it has some dies that go with it. This one cuts out the ampersand and a couple of different flourishes for the corner and things. Flourishy things. Very nice. Again, I'm just selling this stamp and these dies. I never even used the ampersand one. I don't have the other stuff. All of the paper I used up and all the other stuff I'm not. Just the stamp and the dies. $25, please. On this. And again, for 10 bucks more, if you want the whole kit, go to Hero Arts and get it. If these don't sell, I'm going to put them on eBay, so there's no pressure, guys, okay? Let's see. The February kit is this bird-themed stamps. This is a huge... Oh, there's something I forgot to pull out of here. A huge stamp set. This is a 6x8 stamp set. Tons of birds. All sorts of different birds. I'm not a big bird person. I don't even know what like half these bird breeds are. I had fun with the kit. It was nice, but I'm probably not going to use it again. All these great little sentiments. I did like this Hey Girlfriend sentiment here, which cracked me up. Not enough to hang on to the giant stamp set. And then, of course, tons of coordinating dies to go with this. Just absolutely huge. And this bird's nest one is really fun too. So the stamps, some of these dies I never even used. Huge kit. If you're a bird person, this is definitely the way to go. And tons of dies. So $30 on this. And lastly is the most recent kit from March. You guys remember that I unboxed this. This is probably my least favorite of all of the kits. Again, it's a huge set. This is 6x8. These are very, very nice quality sets. But I did not really enjoy using this one. And I already have plenty of sets that kind of encompass all of these various sentiments. In fact, if you go back and look at my card share, I really only used maybe 3 or 4 different stamps from this entire thing. It's time to find a new home. And then, of course, it comes with all of these dies. And nothing else, because I've already taken it. And $25 on this, the March kit. Okay, so that is what we have for Hero Arts. I see that this film has unfortunately gone by 25 minutes, so there's not enough time to talk about the other stuff that I wanted to talk about, so I will go ahead and end it here. And then do a separate video for my accessories. Again, I'm really sorry I lost power, so I lost my overhead light and all of these things. I should actually probably call my power company and report this to them so that they're aware of what's going on. Oh, and also I need to check on the fish to make sure they're okay. I might have to fire up the backup battery-powered filter for them. Okay, so here is how to claim. The instructions are down below in the text box if you want to look. I need to know what number, and I'll have them all listed, which items you're interested in. I need that, and I need your email address for a PayPal invoice. If you are not in the United States, you need to let me know what country you're in and leave me your postal code so that I can get your price quote for that. So I can do your invoice for that. If you're not comfortable leaving your email address on YouTube, and that's fine, there are links down below for both my Instagram and Facebook pages. You could certainly contact me via private message there and take care of it through them. I do in a very first come first serve basis. If I see that your comment is a little bit older than somebody else's comment, that means that you left it first, so you left the comment first, so those items you would get first dibs on. I'll mark something as pending once an invoice is sent, and then once the invoice is paid, I'll mark it as sold. I go to the post office almost every weekday, except for maybe Fridays, but then if I don't make it on Friday, something will go into the mail on Saturday, so I do ship out pretty quick, and I do ask for payment from you pretty quickly as well, so that we can move stuff along. Any questions or whatnot, feel free to ask. I absolutely will combine shipping. I have, my kitchen table is just filled with baskets that have people's names on them of stuff that's already been paid for. People are holding off and waiting until all of my haul stuff is done. And I will combine your shipping charges as well. So if you've already paid some shipping charges on an order, that will apply to future stuff that you put on there. I will hold off on shipping until you tell me you're done shopping. So there's this video, and then there's going to be one more after that, and then that's it. So there's not too much more to go, folks, I promise. So I will absolutely combine shipping. You just need to communicate your desires with me. I need to know that that's what you want me to do. Or else, if you don't tell me anything, as soon as you pay, I'm putting a shipping label on it and it's going in the mail. That's what we got. Any questions or whatever, do not hesitate to ask. I'm going to end this and see what I can do about my electricity. And I'll be back a little bit later to work on that last video. Take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.